Hello everyone and welcome to Kerki Comp. We've got 3 maps to score championship points. Score 750 to become a finalist. You must win a round as finalist to win the competition. 3 maps today are by brrryy, Drauger, and Shattersmith / IronDragon. The brrryy map is wrecking me already. Very strange map. Kind of a small map. Oh boy, I just follow the crowds. Ah, barely survived that. Interesting map. brrryy always cooks something interesting. I feel like I generally end up doing well on his tracks. I'm leading by 3 seconds right now. That was with me being completely lost at some parts. Yeah, that turn could be better for sure. I'm just running out too wide. Interesting track, but I like it. Ah, okay, I might not like that fence. There's a couple obstacles that might be painful. Yeah, 6 has the same review. Weird little map. Oh, that bump I've hit like every single run so far. Yeah, just stay much tighter for the first turn. A little bit more to the right here so that I actually get the hill on the right side. Gives me better turnaround. That might be good, or you might want to set up more to the left, not entirely sure. Only a 33-second map, so plenty of time in Discovery around here to learn the lines. Yeah, I am liking this map. It's unusual that I like a map that's in like a super strange style. But this is a fun one. Let's try setting up more to the left here, or following the path laid out for us. What's my speed here? It is down, unfortunately. I'm not entirely sure what the good lines are yet, but it seems like I've found the best one so far. Having set up here is good. I'm just not sure about this part, because my PB is going over here, which seems kind of not ideal. It messes up that section a little bit. Jake does win, and then Sterbin in second. I hope for history's sake that his nickname ends up becoming wrong, just because it'd be funnier. Anyway, next map is by Drauger. Not sure what to expect from a Drauger map. Actually, I think I've heard on Discord this is one of their first maps ever made. So let's see. Weird rotation. Feels pretty standard. It's just getting used to the angle I'm driving at. Oh, okay. A whole bunch of finishes, of which I took the worst one. So tight ending for the risky fin. Now, the whole map is just like rotated a little bit, so it kind of makes judging the corners difficult. This you probably just want to set up super far to the right side so that you can get late apex and then the earliest finish. So it almost plays like a standard flow map. It's just this kind of strange rotation. Oh, in that section that I cut in a little bit too early. So like the skid out there, right? That's just because the track is rotated. It's much harder to make that turn. And then this one, just super wide setup. Oh, that is a much tighter turn than I thought. So not that wide a setup. You still gotta make the corner. Okay. Probably lost a tiny bit there, but not too bad. Stay a little bit late so that you don't get that bounce. That does give me more speed. This corner is difficult because the banking just goes completely against you at the end of the corner. Oh man, I'm not sure how to make that for this left finish. I feel confident about the start, except for that part. I actually feel pretty good about this map overall. It kind of fits the style I like, which is the minimal jumps, just get good lines, flowy type of track. It just has a couple of corners that are going to take some adjusting to. Specifically this one, just with the way the road completely falls away from you at the end. It's a cool corner though, I like the strange rotation. Yep, still not tight enough. Oof, tough ending. Is anybody getting it? Good check in the last few seconds here. Maybe you could brake tap, but I don't know. I feel like you wouldn't know that until you're partway into the corner. So, and then if you're turning, you probably don't want to brake because you're going to just get out wider anyway. Tough ending, that one. Final map collab by Shattersmith and IronDragon. Very green map, I like. Or missed the first checkpoint, I don't like. Quick Racer, very on time, as always. Okay, I thought I was gonna miss that. Maybe a first person moment again. It's the same transition as the first one. Oh, and then into the finish. So the finish is just a little bit to the right, coming out of the end of that. That might be a much better line. I was getting some rough bounces going too high. So following that green piece, and then I know the checkpoint. Yeah, plus 9 speed. That's because I'm not reacting to the checkpoint being on that side of the track. Knowing now that the checkpoint comes on the left side. Oh, okay. That section is difficult. I kind of wonder if that's jumpable, especially with how close it is to the finish. And then it's the same thing if you... Okay, good, that's intangible. I thought it was going to crash. But same thing on the final time. You see this same transition going the other direction. If you follow the green piece, it takes you to the direction that you need to be going. So kind of just like go straight on those transitions. Don't overthink them. Don't think them at all. Just let the track handle you. Okay, that should be a smoother transition. Still not perfectly set up. A bit better. This, what, can I like jump this? Not really, because I still need to go to the right there. Is this on the same, like, angle? Because this feels flat. Yeah, this is flat coming out of the first transition. But when it does the same thing at the end, it's the same transition, but it's completely rotated in a different way. Strange rotations is the theme for today's Kerki, I guess. Oh, too far to the left again. That transition is really the toughest one. It's at such high speed. You see here when this transition happens again a second time, it ends up being, like, not quite directly down, but almost directly down at the end. And with that, we go into the points scoring rounds. 750 to become a finalist. Starting with the brrryy map. This was my best map in the warm-up. Starting down 3 speed is not going to help. That was not amazing either. This is a short map, so you should get plenty of attempts. Okay, fairly clean. I don't know why this style of track just, like, kind of suits me. It's unorthodox, but somehow it works. I'm not sure if you get 3... No, because it's, what is it, 72nd? I don't think you get 3 runs on this track. Just because, even though it's 70 seconds, there is time that it takes to reset and stuff. I'm gonna reset another time actually because the speed was slow. And then I messed up. Yeah, if you clip the bump on the right at the beginning, it's just the run is dead. You should reset. That's frustrating. I should do better at this map. Quick Racer coming to the realization that having time on the tracks helps you do better at the tracks. Who would have thought? He's 32nd to start off. Looks like we do have mappers and testers in here playing as nuisance also, just to block people from getting points. So these first 2 maps, I think I feel pretty good on. The last map, the Shattersmith and IronDragon collab, I'm a little less confident about. But hopefully I can get out of my usual place on these maps. Perhaps contest a little bit more towards the top of the leaderboard. Let's just slide out so many times. I mean, the gap between the finishes is not that large, so I don't know, like, if it's really worth pushing for the super inside line. If you get it naturally, that's great, but I don't think it's worth breaking just because it's not really going to be a huge time gain. A little bit of a wider setup, hoping to keep it to the inside there. That was pretty nice. Super wide setup. Yeah, still not going to make the leftmost finish. But it is enough for 3rd place at the moment, just behind Kernkop and Malio. Kern had a bit of a struggle on the first map, only getting 40 points. Let's see how Quick Racer feels about not having a warm-up on this map either. Maki blocking some points. Looks like that might push me down to my usual 50 points area. I hope to be getting more than 50 points on the map. I think this is 60, actually. Microwaves tries for the left finish, doesn't quite get it. Yeah, that's still 60 points for 5th place. Hopefully that keeps me ahead of the bunch that usually happens. This map, though, I'd like to just get my 50 points, I think. Not super fast at this map. If I learn all the transitions, I think I could be good at this map. But at the moment, some of these, this one specifically, are a bit tough. Ouch. Point 1, is that a PB? It is. It's only 10th though. Yeah, I'm gonna need better times on this map. I kind of feel like I expect everyone else to also struggle on this map, but that doesn't really seem to be the case. Everyone else is doing fine. I'm just falling behind. Normally maps like these, I would expect to see a lot more DNFs and such, and just inconsistent times. Much better angle for the ending. Okay. Still not even top 10 with that. This was much nicer staying super far to the left side of the track here, because you kind of want to be left side set up so that you can turn onto this glass piece. 16th on this map. That is not very good. 40 points still, at least. Just ahead of the breakdown to 35. We are talking about changing the point system because of this issue. The clump, the group, whatever you want to call it, where everybody gets 50 and 40 points and then there's like no separation. So that'll probably come soon. Next, Kerki is Kerki 40, which is the troll Kerki every 10. So that'll be fun. And after that, maybe we'll talk about a new point system. But for this Kerki, I have to work with the current point system, and that means I'd like to get top 5s if I can. Try to break away from the pack that I am usually stuck in. And those times are going to need to come on this map and the second map, the Drauger map. The skidding is so frustrating at the beginning here. Because once you skid, you just run wide into this bump that I keep complaining about. Okay, PB pace, nice. No fence, okay, good. Also no fence there, awesome. A few scary obstacles on this track. But I get in with a 3rd place time. Pandamain looking very good on this track. This bump. Jake getting sub 33 also. Man, that's crazy. Sub 33 is happening already. Mackie blocking everybody. 4th place though, that's 60 points. That's not quite as good as I was hoping for, but still, I'm fine with that. Where does that put me? It puts me 6th in championship points. Oh, a whole bunch right at 250. Pandamain, Jake, Sturbin, and Kern Cobb. No favorite yet in this comp. Not my greatest line. Very much not a good line. Okay. Okay, better start. That's kind of a weird feeling transition. Just in the middle of the wall red. Or started to skid but saved it. Might be able to do a 60% steering limit. Yeah, we'll just go for the second finish. I think that's fine. Do I have enough time? I do. One more run. Or taps the inside wall. It's unfortunate. That spot right there is just a little bit of airtime you get for some reason in the middle of that. Yeah, 60 is pretty amazing. That you can just go full 100%. Fourth place. Which is still 60 points, actually. Fourth and fifth is not a difference. Still getting more than 50 points. I like that. Small improvements. 10 points every map. More than my expected. I'd be happy with that. Problem is, I think 10 points come away on this map, then. Clean start. That's nice. A weird feeling ending with that rotation being different than it is the first time this transition happens. Is that better? Oh yeah, that is better. And then I've kind of figured out the line for that jump transition also. I clipped coming into the ending. It's still gonna be a PB. This is a short map also, only 34 seconds. So this section here, I had a really nice line. I didn't really... Oh, well, I'm still up. And then this transition, the green dot kind of lies to you. Like, the green dot shows the, like, the tip of this piece. Well, not quite, actually. It tells you to jump off a little bit to the right of the tip of this piece. But it's like if you go all the way to the corner, I think you over jump. But if you kind of fall off to the side, either the left or right side of that piece, then you get a little bit of a lower jump, and that gives you a very good landing. Little bumpy? Yeah, it's just bad. Bumps are just bad. Look at all the people that reset off of that first bump right in front of me. Could be better, but I think I'm going to take this run so that I get 2. Pretty clean ending, it's just the start was a little bit down. Still 3rd place, but I don't think that's going to stand. Okay, finally got around the first corner again. Almost felt like I was getting an overjump. Not quite, I guess my speed is still up. Oh, yeah, almost overjumped that as well. Just a little bit shaky. That is an improvement of 2 thousandths. Yeah, that's just not super good. That was just super shaky run. It's hard to get this track good. Mackie wins by 4/10. He's just blocking points though, making this comp longer. Who is leading? It is Sterben at the moment, ahead of Kerncobb. A little over halfway to finalist. I am 100 points behind them, so not too far behind. Just down speed. I think I tapped an inside wall. Oh, so I guess I'm just not going anywhere close to the walls on this one. Turn 2 is better, at least. It's this spot right here where you just kind of get a little bit of air. Not sure why, but you have to be set up for that. Nice 60%. Okay, 100% had me skidding a little bit at the end of that corner. I thought I was going to miss the close finish. The middle finish, really. But that is still a personal best. Yeah, and I get a way better start now because I actually had an apex on the first turn. Oh, but then I lost speed and then I bumped a wall and now I have no time. Wow, you really do save speed, I think, if you just stay on the right side for that kind of bumpy part of the track. So inside line in turn 2 and then just hug the right wall. Stay there for a while. Forgot about the steering limit, but I don't get to finish this run anyway. Quick Racer takes 4th right at the end there. I take my standard 50 points, so I guess we're back to just getting 50 points. My usual. Okay, good start, actually. And then I think super inside here is where I got the good lineup for this jump. Yeah, that's nice. That's not... Okay, kind of close to PB. Now, my PB is not best on this map. But still, I think I have to take that. Okay. 34.5. That's, it's alright. Yeah, no. Might as well take resets if I can. What is going on with the fan at this start, by the way? Just like, it doesn't push you straight. Interesting to see Kern does not do that jump with the setup I use for it. Okay. First time actually getting all the jump transitions clean and I'm up 4 speed. And it's too much and I started skidding out. And then big jump at the end for no reason. Barely didn't miss the finish. Some of these transitions are a little frustrating. Maybe just learning them like in the time that we have. Because like this ending, I thought, oh, that'll probably be smooth to do it that way, and it just absolutely is not. It's the rotations, man. Everything's weirdly rotated. At least I'm back to 50 points on this map also, so all my positives and negatives canceling each other out fully now. Jake looking good on this map. Is still Sterben in the lead, ahead of Kernkop and Jake, but not really much between them. It's not one of those Kernkop domination Kerki comps. Mostly got around that fine. Oh, bit of an overjump maybe. Okay, so Kern does the right side there, which is what I had done in warm-up round that worked surprisingly well. And then Kern kind of flubbed the next section, which was my concern about that line. I wish it was better. This is the map I want to be, like, scoring really well on, but I'm just not. I think I lose quite a bit of speed doing that. I want the start to be better. Okay, that was good. Oh, I think I tapped the thing on the right there. Up a little bit of speed, though. Let's stay a little bit more to the right. I think that is just neater. Yeah, that's the problem, though, and that's exactly what we saw Kern Cop mess up. When you stay to the right, it just doesn't give you the setup for the next corner. Alright, and this start is still annoying. So that's still 50 points, I guess. No, it's not. Actually, that's going to be 40, so I get dropped down. Dropped down a little bit. Who is I Am Not Aussie Gaming? Why is everybody in nicknames? There was no history on the Steam page, but based on the picture, I think that's Tommy Gaming. I tapped a wall again. Just use steering limits, guys. Don't make it complicated. You are allowed to use steering limits on controller. I don't want to hear anybody ever saying keyboard advantage on any map. Kern Cobb and Sturbin with enough points to become finalists, as long as neither of them lose any more spots. Sturbin actually just needs top 5. Pretty clean start. Yeah, stick it to the inside. The 60% just works. I'm skidding for some reason. Skidding again there, which I was kind of expecting. It's probably 50 points again. Well, we'll see how many people pass me. Round does not. Minkus was already ahead of me. Just moves up one more position. Most people are getting the middle finish, it looks like, based on all the bodies. Some people doing some crazy things. That was Sturbin. So Kern and Sturbin becoming finalists. Just barely, both of them. Jake is the next closest, and then a 100-point gap back to round after that. We'll see if either of these guys can win on this map. Quick Racer has the record on this map. I know Jake has won on this map before, so it might not be the finalist's best map. Oh, I hit the steering limit on accident that time. It's fine though, corrected it before landing. Okay, PB pace and my ending was awful on my PB, so 34-0. Hey, top 4 at the moment. Sturbin ahead of Kern Cobb. Still plenty of time for improvements. That is very close to the world record, though. 5,000ths off Quick Racer's world record. No, that was bad. I mean, I might improve yet. No, I won't. Man. Kern Kernkop makes it 1,000th shy of world record, but that's enough to put him into the lead. That's Durbin typing in chat, but Jake gets both of them, gets the world record by a lot. 33.8. Mackie would have blocked as well. And this will be the last round with the nuisances now that we have 3 finalists. So Jake, Kernkop, and Sturbin all going into the next map as finalists. I tied with Pandamain. We both get the same number of points anyway. I am, looks like 3 rounds off of finalist, realistically. Becoming finalist for the Shattersmith IronDragon map's not going to help me anyway. Okay, PB pace. Hi, Mackie. Let's get a little bit to the left so that I can set up. Don't hit the fence. Nice, that feels good. PB? Yes, just barely. Although I know other people have gone faster. Yeah, Pandamain, 32.8. There's a 32.4 from Mackie, but I don't know about the people that are still racing. What their records are. And of course, the 3 finalists that none of them have gotten a time yet. Might as well keep resetting. These are not my best runs. No, I'll reset again. I think that felt too awkward. This spin really likes being in my face on this map. Oh, yeah, I would have lost speed there. I don't think this was a great run anyway, because everyone in front of me is pulling away. Jake, not enough though. Pandamain holds him off. It improved actually to a 0.6 at one point. So Pandamain will block no new finalists. 2 of the finalists did not even get a time. It's still just the 3 finalists though. Pandamain just shy of becoming finalist. Yeah, I need a 50 and a 40 points. That should be easy enough on the next 2 maps. Maybe have a chance at getting a win on the brrryy map. I don't know though, everyone else has gotten better at that map and I have not. Durbin's not going to win this map because he refuses to do steering limits even though it's strictly better. That actually felt kind of close to getting the left finish. Jake with a 36.0 though. Sturbin actually does have world record on this with a 36 flat. Nice, good start. A little bit late on that turn in and I did not even save speed for it. The skid there is annoying. Kernkop 36.02. Again, like a couple maps ago, getting closer and closer to records, the finalists, without quite breaking the record. See what microwaves now kind of clipped at the end. Anybody else that can snipe? Bunch of people in the final corners here, all running very wide though. They do actually make it into the second, just wide setup. Here comes Sturbin, flipping into the further finish, not going to get it 36.2. Makes sense with getting the far finish, so Kernkop does win first place. Pandamain does become finalist, also further down the leaderboard. I get plus 50, so I only need 40 on the next map. That should be very doable. So 1 winner, 3 finalists again. 4 winners' positions to go. Okay, good start. I still like that setup, even though that's not what anyone else seems to do. Ooh, might have overjumped a tiny bit. Still recoverable, though. I mean, realistically, I'm not pushing to win this map. I'm pushing to get top, like, 16 or something for the points, which this run is plenty enough to do. Wow, a lot of people becoming finalists. The group. Or is that better? No, it's not. Maybe a little bit of arms up helps there. Oh, inner. Wait, I entered and then I got a super clean landing. No, it's still not fast. Jake, the only finalist to have gotten a time so far, but he's not in the lead. Hard to tell, kind of, with all the yellow on the leaderboard. Okay, that was super clean, actually. That's the line that everyone else tends to be doing. So, maybe they were right. Oh, kind of an awkward landing. I think this is actually green speed. I just hit the checkpoint really high. Yeah, it is green. Ending was sketchy. I get in for second place, though. Not that it matters when I'm not a finalist. Round, myself, Quick Racer, all becoming finalists and all blocking. Again, finalists not getting times, or Pandamain well down the order. Jake, not enough with a 33.9. For some reason, this was my best result of the tournament on the map that I thought I wasn't going to do good on. So second place still up for grabs now on the brrryy map. This is the map I originally was supposed to do really good on, and now it seems like I can't match the top guys anymore, although I did get a PB start. Oh, okay, very close to that fence. Very close to that wall also, that's the way to do it. Not leaving anything in it. Panda's very good at this track, though. I am currently in the lead. I would expect Panda to do sub 33, though. He is just resetting at the first turn, though, so if he keeps doing that for another 30 seconds, I'll be fine. Quick Racer also, who's been complaining about this turn the whole time. Ooh, okay, we'll reset that. Not enough time to finish this run, I'm pretty sure. We'll try. Maybe it's a 32.5. No, it's not. Let's see. Lindsay comes in 4th place. We'll get finalist in her return to Zadkist. Malio, Sturbin, round. Last second, see if anybody can snipe. Sturbin does take the lead, but here comes round. Here comes Panda. Here comes Jake with the win, 32.4. Jake will get second. Second place in the comp, gets world record on that map as well, ahead of Mackey's time that he set a while back. I get knocked down to 4th, naturally, despite leading that for so long. This map, I think I'm fairly good also. I just lack a little bit compared to the people at the top. 36 flat is the record. 36.3 is my time. It's not far off, but it's just that's a significant 3/10. A little bit late on that turn down. Might have tapped the inside wall. Experimented with the brake tap to see if I could hit the left finish, since I knew that was not going to do it. Clean start. Let's turn down a little bit earlier. we go, that's better. Got the 60%, no inside wall tap. Release the 60%. Not giving it full 100 so that I don't skid out around that corner. PB pace, is it enough though? It is 36-0. We've seen people do faster than that though. Here comes Sterben. Runs out wide, gonna hit the far finish. Gonna hit none of the finishes actually, hits between the finishes. And somehow manages to fall off the track. Round, last second. Oh, did Round get it? No, he didn't. That was very close. So hey, 3rd place, wow. Surprise. Not 4th, yeah, I know, that's the point. I'm trying to not get that place. Alright, wow, I actually get to spectate in Kerki Comp. We've got a lot of finalists. Lindsay, Sterben, Minkus, Malio, Round, Pandamane, and Quick Racer. Minkus out in front. Minkus no longer out in front. Looks like Pandamane with speed might be the fastest on this first run. Tommy Gaming's gone for a full Dutch setup to prove his point that he's not Australian. Lindsay, though, just faster than Pandamane on the first runs. What is the times on this track? 0.8. Yeah, 0.8. I wasn't sure if GTO was being weird. Round is the world record holder. Coming to the finish and takes a 33.9. Solid time with plenty of time to improve that run as well. Malio, Minkus, Lindsay, Pandamane, those times don't really matter if you're not going to win. Here comes Quick Racer, another one of the finalists. Into the finish and takes the lead for himself, 33.8. Here comes Lindsay, here comes Sterben. Sterben also 33.8, but not fast enough. That is new world record from Quick Racer. Pandamane, not an improvement. Try to catch the finalists wherever they are. It's hard to see a little bit here, but here comes Round. Not enough from Round. We do have Microwave's going to become finalist further down the leaderboard. The finalists, all 7 finalists in the top 7 positions on this map, and it's going to be Quick Racer that takes 4th place. Well done, Quick. 1 finalist position remaining. Sterben has had this finalist for a long time. Got it along with Kerncobb as the first finalist. Let's see if he can actually convert it to a win. He did have a pretty good time on this last time. Pandamane has been the strongest one at this track. But really, it's anybody's game, I think. Whoever gets it cleanest. Sterben out in front at the moment. Oh, Round a little bit too far to the inside. Oh, he clips on the left side. We've seen that mistake before, clipping on the left side there. That's going to be a reset. None of the finalists on their first runs. Lindsay, the furthest along that is finalist. That looked neat. Doesn't hit the fence on the left side. Doesn't hit the wall either. This looks like a neat run. Let's see if it's fast. Oh, barely stays on the bridge at the end. Not fast enough though. Savage Package in the lead at the moment, but a whole bunch of other finalists, 6 other finalists, looking to see if they can beat that time. Minkus, the first of those, gets a 33-1. I'm expecting 32s though, maybe even mid-32s being what needs to be beaten here. A lot of it is this first turn, as we're seeing a lot of people reset at the first turn, which happens to be also the final straight crossing over it. Pandamane 32.8, Sterben as well, not quite enough. A tie from Malio and Round, but neither of those times are going to matter. I don't think Sterben has time, and I think that was him just reset. No, this is him. Yeah, Sterben does not have time to improve that. So Sterben, I think, is going to get the first finalist and no win curse for this comp. Pandamane in the lead. Is anybody going to stop him? Panda's on a second attempt here. Lindsay as well, another one of the finalists. Panda looks fast coming into the finish. Try to secure this spot for him, and a 32.5. That should just about secure it. No improvement from Lindsay either, so Pandamane takes 5th place. GG's, all of the winners. Good Kerki comp. I actually somehow managed to win in spite of everything. I was not expecting to get a win here, actually. Felt good on the brrryy map, and then felt like I wasn't going to win as soon as other people got fast at that map. So, was able to pull it off on this map, actually. Quick Racer throwing it out there, Brazil 0. Sterbin not doing great for his country to start off the day. Thank you guys for watching. If you want information on Kerki comp, join Mackey's Discord, link in the description below, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye!